You want to say anything to anybody?
Hello.
Hey, I am back on this trail, the Romulo Farrell Trail. This used to be a train 50, 60, 70 years ago, however long it was. Now it's a path that goes all the way up into the hills. So I'm actually taking this, well, you'll see. I'm hoping the rain will hold off. It's spitting right now. I hope it will be light up. It was the thunder. I'm hoping it waits till nighttime. Everybody's running for their coats and their hats. Well, I hope it is very brief. Here is my guess. Yeah. I forget what building this is. It's been a couple years since I've been up here, I think. Yeah. Today's a Monday. It's Memorial Day. So I don't know, 28th of May, 2025. So this goes about another mile through some residential areas. Then it cuts across Alta Vista. And then it goes through a shanty town. And then it comes to a graveyard. A trail that I absolutely do not like because it creates a gauntlet. No way out on the left or the right unless you go over barbed wire. So somebody could be up there, somebody could be behind you, and not too good. Peace. If I remember correctly, this trail is like 100 miles long. So it goes a long way. So I've actually walked quite a bit of it, and but it gets out to the point where you won't be easily getting collectivos if you want to walk back. Because typically what I'll do is, if I'm going a long way, sometimes I like to take a bus in one direction, and then now this is what these guys shouldn't be doing here. I went by before I had the camera. The motorcycle was on this path. But who's going to stop them, I guess? Yeah, I walked through this area. It's a very, it's not a bad area, but it's not a great area either. It's kind of like in between, depending which side of the walkway you go onto. Well, we're coming up to the end of the trail. Just as the rain is getting a little stronger. I'm hoping it's temporary based on the sky. Got a bit of a major road here, and you go straight across into that shanty town. Starting to come down. Well, might have to dig out my raincoat. I'm just waiting under this roof here for the rain to slow down. Yep, still going. I'm hoping 10 minutes and it will let up. Lightning was just above. Nine going on 10 minutes. Looks like it's good to go, at least for now. Sounds like a party. Okay, where that car is the end of the line. Comes out to a street, and the graveyard will be on the left. Hopefully they stayed open. So I gotta find my way around here. I think it's this way. So it's part, never remember the word for so they have down below for cremated people, I believe, and then up above are graves. Now this one actually has some grass and some trees. A lot of them. Look, they let some light in there so it doesn't feel like you're in a grave. Table down there, I don't know if it's for a mass. So you come in here, you do your service. I was told that if I go all the way to the back, there'll be some interesting structures.
Who are these ones who would lead us now to the sound of 1,000 guns?
This reminds me of when I was in Hong Kong. I visited a graveyard there.
Where are the girls of the neighborhood bars whose loves were lost at sea?
Still a ways to go, I think.
In the hills of France and
this whole underground section looks like it follows right underneath me.
Come from long lines of soldiers whose duty was fulfilled in the words of the warrior's will and protocol.
Let's see who this person is here. Eduardo Flores Ramirez. Died in 2015.
Where are the boys in their coats of blue who flew when their eyes
Looks like they have stations of the cross here.
Was God in town for the Roman games? Was he there when the deals were signed? Who are the kings in their coats of mail who rode by the cross to die? Did they all go down into worthiness? Is it wrong for a king to cry? And who are these ones who would have us know, whose presence is concealed, whose nature is revealed in a time bomb?
Crucifix there. Looks like a tree fell
Last
right
of
next to
all, you will see dogs.
it. These are family.
Travel after whale, yet storm the gates of hell itself for a taste of a mermaid's tale.
Cost a pretty penny.
Who come from long lines of skippers whose duty was fulfilled in in the words of the warrior's
Carlos
will.
Benitez. Looks like it's
Pro to
been a
con.
while. Some beautiful jacarandas. So this probably is very pretty. And the jacarandas are out. There's a wide boulevard. Amelia Garcia Delgado. Look at that thing, huh? Yeah, in my opinion, this is just a waste of money. Money could go towards so many better things. See, so what they'll do is they'll put personal items, sometimes photos. I can't read it through the glass. Is that a wood cross? Wow. That's made out of wood. That door is actually open. Looks like there's chairs in there, and well, I'm not going in. That could be like a Twilight Zone episode, or Things from the Dark Side, or whatever that show is. Something from the dark side. Tales from the dark side. Yeah, it's peaceful here. Oh, look, somebody broke the glass. It looks like somebody trashed the place. Nice. That one looks like a house. Broken window. Another broken window. Don't know if people break in to see if they can steal stuff or if it's by accident or storm. Another one. Well, don't make your windows out of glass, I guess, is this. Peace. These folks put up gates, hopefully to prevent somebody from trying to break in. It's probably worth it. I smashed that one. Jorge Elias, D-I-B-E, Familia. Oh, wow. Look at the pictures. Te amo is, I love you. And that one tipped over. This one was smashed. It's a bit of Cervantes, bit of guitar. Un corazón, una voz, una guitarra. Alright, so we're getting out to one of the peripheries. Yeah, I've walked that whole area. Outside, yeah. Mamacita. Rodriguez. It's really crowded. Section here. That's where all the rain goes. Mario Alberto Escalante Lopez, 1927 to 1992. Shack up in these things. $19.59. This is how tightly they are packed. I'm not even sure I can walk through there. See, it fades out. Yeah, they don't always put the birth date. We were young, 3 years old and 23, 22, 23. Rest in peace. Looks like they blocked off this entrance. It's very peaceful here other than the traffic and the airplanes. It's a Monday, so won't be crowded on the weekends, I'm sure, especially Sundays. Probably a lot of people here. I suspect a lot of people probably do their walks in here too. I know I see that back in the US. Yeah, you don't have to worry about cars coming off and hitting you. But it's a reminder how short our time here is. Yeah. Fidel Garcia, Ayala. 1895 to 1967. Wow. Okay, I will cut back up. Looks like we came to the back wall. I'd want my house to be right on that cliff like that. (1989 and 1969). Yeah, graveyards are usually pretty good neighbors, I would imagine. How far that goes. This one was destroyed. Wow. That looks like a mausoleum that collapsed. The end of the Jacaranda. Just about gone. Well, the back section here looks to be in quite old disrepair. Not great construction of some of these buildings. Speaking of buildings, what are those? Well, here comes the rain again. Guess I'm not going to be lucky. I was hoping that earlier rain was it. Time to get someplace where I can stay. I don't want to jump into one of those mausoleums. Maria Lucia Sanchez de Oliveira. I can't read the dates. There's one over here that's purple. And if you're gonna want people to find you, it's pretty clever to use a color. Yeah, go to the back corner, look for the purple one. It got my attention. Who were you? Oh boy. 2010. This one has held up pretty well from David Gregorio, 1897 to 1969. Okay, this road goes even further back. Wow. Ah, Familia Trejo Smith. This is a pretty good walk. Definitely get you walking in here. Still have to go. Way to go. Some pretty flowers down there at the end. I'm gonna go check them out. Oh boy. Rain's starting to pick up. Oh, it's really starting to come now. This has to be intentional. You know, all right, gonna take cover. Look at those beautiful flowers. have to remember to come back next Tacaranda season. See how pretty it is in here. Some mountains in the distance. Alright, well, I think this is as far back as it goes. Right into a neighborhood. Well, this person wanted to stand out a little bit as well. The green and the blue. Gerardo Maya Cypress, 1925 to 2022. Entrance there, looks like this guy is doing a shortcut. And I've actually walked this whole thing. I know exactly where the street goes up. Gonna head straight down. Back to the other entrance, the front entrance, I guess. A lot of these trees look like they're dead. So it's possible some of these trees fall on them and destroy them. Like right there. Of course, roots can be destructive as well to concrete. I would never want to be buried in this mass of former humanity. Oh, there's the landscape groundkeeping crew over there. Look at that modern building there, right there. Looks like it could be an office. And somebody break those windows too. Some modern pyramids there. Yep. Well, maybe it was a branch that destroyed them, because there's a branch. They should make these out of Lexan. Lexan typically holds up well to sunlight. A lot of plastics will turn opaque over time from the sunlight, but Lexan holds up pretty well. It's pretty good against scratches, but not great. And it's pretty good against that type of damage. That tree branch probably would have just bounced right off the Lexan, maybe left a scratch. And many times you can take a scratch out of Lexan. They have kits that can do that. It's like well, I'm not going to describe that here. Well, hopefully that's moving on, because that was above me about 15 minutes ago. Sounds like it's several miles away now. So I put some rosary beads on that cross. Now this obviously is intentional here. Whoever they are. This is no accident. Somebody broke into here. So somebody can pray. Well, somebody was in the military or a police. Oh, he's a policeman. The blue hat. 1928 to 2015. 1961 to 2019. Yeah, it's a little disturbing how much glass is broken, though. Somebody covered that one up. Somebody's anniversary, or oh boy, I can't read it. I hear kitty cats coming. Psst, 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 psst. I don't have any food for you, honey. You know that there's a lot of cats in this place. All I have is dog treats. Hi. How you doing? You're such a pretty cat. Not that old either, but look at your skin and bones. Oh, I wish I brought something with me, man. Let me check my bag. I thought if she was really hungry, I put a doggy biscuit there and I banged it with a rock. If you're hungry, you'll eat it. I'm sure it's edible. You can eat it. No one's gonna hurt you. Beautiful cat. If I had an apartment or a home here, I'd bring you home. You're so pretty. It's okay. There you go. Good, I'm glad you can eat it. Because the last cat I gave it to wasn't interested, so must not have been too hungry. But your skin and bones. Look at how pretty this cat is. I'll put out another one for you. Looking for a home, right? You're looking for a home. Oh man, you're so beautiful. I want to take you. But if I bring you back to that house, they'll flip out. And you look so beautiful, it almost looks like you're somebody's cat. Look, she went just through. All right, I'm going to leave a bunch more for you. Those eyes. Let's see those eyes. She's so clean. Psst, 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 psst. It's okay. I gotta go, okay? I gotta go. Maybe I'll try to come back. I'll ask Eduardo if he wants a cat. Looks like it lights up, but it might just be ceramic. Doctora Juana Zapata Cavazos, female doctor. Holy cow. Jose Gonzalez Alvarez. It's more like a library. Okay, well, it's getting close to closing time, so time to make my way towards the entrance.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
Live long and prosper.